Normally I take this part of the video to do a funny intro or funny sketch, this, that and the other, but I think the most important thing to notice here is that Leeds United in real life have been promoted to the Premier League, and it is good to have them back. Speaking as a Liverpool fan, I remember growing up watching Leeds in the Premier League, and the games against them were always absolutely massive, and the club has been out of the Premier League for way too long, so a big congratulations to me? Well, I did get them actually promoted in this save, but, you know. A big congratulations to Marco Bielsa and the boys, and to all the fans. Well done. Can't wait to have you back with us in the Premier League next year. Absolutely buzzing. Right, now that's all taken care of. Let's get back to how we're doing in the league, because I'm miles ahead of Marco Bielsa. Don't see Pep and that giving me any credit for their managerial style, but hey-ho. Maybe the reason why they're not giving me any credit is that we're not doing very well. Since the last time we met, which was in that FA Cup game against Carlisle, I did make a signing. We left it at the end of the last episode. Who should I sign? Romelu Lukaku or Luka Jovic? Considering that he got a goal in our last win against Blackburn, Romelu Lukaku did pretty well. And yes, he is the man that I brought in. A bit of a stable head, a proven Premier League goal scorer. I've needed him. He's only got one goal so far, so good. In all fairness, I can't really lay much blame at his door. We've had a hard couple of fixtures, like I said. We beat Blackburn, but we drew with Chelsea 1-1, which wasn't bad. Lost at home to United in a game we really should have got some points out of, which was disappointing. Beat Norwich in the FA Cup 5th round, so now we're into the FA Cup quarter-final against Tottenham, which would be exciting. But then lost 1-0 to Wolves away from home, and I've recently lost to Rangers. Yes, that's right. For all of you that watch my FM20 save, Rangers are back in the channel again, and we will be playing them today in the second round of our Europa Cup 2 second knockout round. The backup brigade could not do the job against them at Ibrox in the first leg, although we do have an away goal, so I am expecting us to go through today. But before that, we have a game against another rival that we played a lot in this, which is Fulham, and they are currently in 13th in the table. We are 8th. And it is kind of hard to tell where it's going wrong at the moment. I'm just struggling. I can't explain it any other way than that, which is that we're just not at the races. We're just not putting in the kind of performances that I expect from this team, the kind of performances that we need right now. You can tell there's a little bit more bonding between the front three now. Quissons, Kuchar and Durama getting a little bit better. Popov and Kaglar should be fantastic at the back together, but at the moment that's not happening either. I'm finding it all difficult to cope with, if I'm honest. I am beginning to wonder now if the 4-4-2 diamond is being found out a little bit. If it is by the end of today's episode, then we definitely need a change. But I have been looking into potentially more signing. I'd like to say it's a very young team, and we do have a long way to go before the end of this save. And I do anticipate that we are going to get better as it goes on. But as it currently stands, I'm a little disappointed with what I've seen so far. But the starting lineup for today is Lafont in goal, Woba, Popov, Kaglar, Soyuncu and Gilberto Antonio as the back four, as always. Then you've got Declan Rice, Adelio and Phillips in the middle. Then Quissons is supporting Kuchar and Durame. So really, we should be getting a few goals. I'm going to play Romelu Lukaku against Rangers. I'm going to passionately say I expect nothing but a win from this match. And I've had a team meeting with the boys. I tried to drum up a bit of confidence, but really the only way to get confidence is to get wins. So maybe I'm thinking I need to change up the formation a bit. Again, maybe go back to the 4-2-3-1, but then we miss out on so much of the good stuff that we have in the centre of the pitch as Fulham nearly take the lead within a minute, which would have been wonderful. From a set piece, no doubt, could you imagine? Quissons whips the ball in and Kuchar heads straight into the arms of Rodak. Kucharan's been in very good form recently as well. He's got a number of goals. He scored against Rangers midweek. So I'm trying to keep up with the players that are in form and probably trying to pick a little less upon like recommendation or recognition. I'm trying to pick him based upon the form, which is why Kucharan's in today. And Durame now up against his man. Not the best ball in, but he's got away with it. Durame, go on, mate. Goes inside. Durame hits it straight at the keeper. Kucharan misses it. Kucharan's missed it again. We're all over Fulham, but we just can't find a way through. Kill surprise. I don't know what to say. We've had 12 shots, 8 of them on target, and we still haven't scored. And Rodak's playing at 7.2. It's... I physically can't do any more than what we're doing. We cannot do any more than what we're doing. We're just going through a phase where we just can't finish teams off at all. Phillips into Durame. Go on, mate. Durame does them for pace. Durame, penalty. That's a penalty. Kasongo, who I said before the game was brilliant at left back, is giving away a penalty rather daftly. I think that's Woba to take it. He's pretty decent, Woba, from the penalty spot. Go on, Woba. He scored on opening day for the penalty spot. And he scored again. It's not how I wanted to score, but we'll take it. A 1-0. Get in. Come on, boys. Well, 1-0 at the break, and it's been a very good performance so far. I'm going to say I'm pleased with how you play and keep it up. There's no reason to change. I'm going to take Calvin Phillips off, though. And I'm going to bring on the Moko, and then I'm going to drop Cuisance into that box-to-box role there. Actually, I might see if I can get him playing on a Mazzala. Let's just see if we can mix it up a little bit. Maybe I just need to mix up the roles a little bit. Let him play as a Mazzala rather than a box-to-box, because that's a little bit maybe too defensive. And Mazzala's a lot more kind of attacking, so I'm hoping that hopefully he'll find some gaps in those like midfield positions and make things happen. He is our best player still, Cuisance, technically, so it's a good idea for me to play him as much as possible further up the pitch. I've just got a funny feeling this is going to be their first highlight and they're going to score it. That's not brilliant from them though. And Rice has given it to Durame, who's been the outlet all day. Durame drives inside. Durame, don't shoot. Durame, just square it. I can't get why Durame's playing at 6.4. I don't understand. Namoko whips it in. Back post. Surely Kuchan's missed it. It's come off the post. It's come off the bloody post. How have we not scored a second here? I'm going to take Durame off. I don't know why it's saying he's having a bad game. I thought he was having a very good game, but apparently he is. Target man Romelu Lukaku comes on for his first appearance on camera. Gutted. I'm absolutely gutted for Durame. He won us the penalty. He's been our best outlet all day, and he's been given a 6.4. Maybe it's for the lack of finishing. I don't know. But then, if that were the case, every single one of my players would be on a 6.4. So, 4 minutes of added on time are ticking away. I'll take a 1-0 every day of the week as long as we keep this clean sheet, which would be massive for me. Get in. A 1-0 win, separated by a penalty, but on the pitch, we should have been separated by so much more. We were a much better side. I can't understand why they're not happy about that. I just said you played really well. They did. They played brilliantly. We didn't let them have a shot on target all game, and apparently that's something to be unhappy about. Just don't get it. I just don't get it. Ah, yes, I forgot about this. Right, now, after all the bidding I did in January, turns out I had a whopping great £63 million budget to spend. I didn't spend it, obviously. I've been going back and having a look at some of the players I could buy, and with an eye on the fact that I'm probably going to change formation again next year, or I want to be able to play two, I give you Branco Corneo. Oh my god. Crystal Palace have got an absolute worldie. He could probably be gotten for £118 million. I have bought him for 65, or I could buy him for £65 million. I am sold. I look at it already. Crossing 11 is not brilliant, but dribbling 15, first touch 16, 17 passing, 17 technique, 15 off the ball, 16 decision, 16 flair, 15 determination. Physically brilliant. I need to sign him. He can play on the right. He can play in the centre of the park. He can play anywhere. Buying him. £65 million. He will become our record signing, but I promise you, he is going to be amazing. I can feel it. Obviously, we will not get to see him this year, but we will get to see him next year, provided I am still here and I don't get sacked, which let's hope that is the case. And now that that's out of the way, it's over to Rangers. A team obviously we're all very familiar with if you watched my stream save on YouTube, which was great fun. I loved my time at Rangers. I replaced Stevie Gerrard there, and I think it's safe to say he thinks I was a better manager. So, Stephen, you were replaced by MikeRo, and now I've taken up your job at Leicester, but do you feel that you're still a better manager than he is? Of course. I love doing a Gerrard impression. Of course. This is obviously a competition I want to win, but at the same time, I do not want to knacker out my first team players. So, the lineup is as follows. McCrory is in goal. Dieters, Smith, Antonio and Wag make up the back four. Then you've got Calvin Phillips in there with Adams and Bruno Guimaraes ahead of him. Wright is in the advanced midfielder position with Durame and Lukaku up front. Hopefully, those two can do a little bit of damage. I'm expecting Romelu to get a couple of goals, so I need him to help me through this. They're playing a very defensive formation. They've got Demarai Gray up front, who, to be fair, absolutely tore me apart in the last game. And he is a player I have been looking at before. He's one of those players that always plays very well in Football Manager, even if he's not one of the best players. They've got Rico Henry, they've got Connor Goldson still, Ryan Jack, Paddy McNair, Haribo. I love calling him that. So I'm going to say aggressively, we owe Rangers after what happened last time. Get out there, make a difference. Ultimately, if we get a same result as the one we just got a minute ago, if we get a 1-0 win, then we are through. And that's all I care about. It's a tournament we're expected to get to the finals, so it's a tournament I'm expected to win, and therefore there is a little bit of pressure on me to make sure that that happens, but I don't want to ruin that at the expense of our league form. but Kelly whips a ball in and Antonio's cleared it. Durame's hoofed it clear as well. Is Romelu Lukaku going to get there first ahead of Tavernier? No. But James Tavernier on the ball now. A little bit losing space. Romelu's in there. Look at the size of him. What a beast. Romelu on the ball. Tease it into Durame. Please finish. Oh, for God's sake. I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm going to say. But I don't want to say it. Is the magic leaving him? He's not the same player. We've not made a bad start. We're dominating the game. We've just not made the chances I would have expected so far. But we do have a chance now as Musawagi, who never needs a second invitation to get forward, plays the ball into Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno on the ball. He looks like he's going to be leaving Guimaraes. He's very unhappy at the moment, but I thought I'd give him a go playing him. And hopefully he can help us win this trophy. He's not a bad guy. Me and him are getting on fine, but he's still a bit angry at me. As Musawagi hits it just wide. 1 minute of added on time in a very boring first half. I say boring. Quiet will be the word that I use. I mean, that's not a great bit of play by our left back, but that's better. Durame now into Deitas. Go on, mate. Good ball in. Romelu Lukaku's 16 finishing. 16 heading. Keep playing this way. The result will come. I know it will. Let's go a different formation. Let's go to our normal formation. Calvin Phillips is coming off. I'm going to bring on Talas Magno. Get out on that right hand side. Please make things happen. Please just make things happen for me. Please, I beg you, just make stuff happen. Durame's going out to the wing as well. He's much more comfortable out there. He's always been good out on the wing, Durame. That's where he won the European Golden Boy. Maybe I've been trying to make him into something that he's not. I mean, what am I meant to do? That's a great tackle by Adams. Right, back to Smith. Now Smith into Durame. Go on, mate. This is where you're good. Durame, he's been... Sure, that's a foul from him. Oh, Durame's robbed you now, mate. He's so much better on the left wing. Durame, it's just atrocious. Vinicius is coming on. He's going up front with Romelu. Get Romelu, target man, support. I mean, I don't have much of a choice. Vinicius, advance forward attack. Come on, please. Let's just create something. I beg you. Deitas on the ball. Go on, mate. Go on, use your pace. Deitas, ball into Bruno. Hit it. Get in, Bruno Guimaraes. Get in. Big man, big moment. Get in. 1-0. He might not be happy with me, but that is a brilliant, brilliant finish. Great play by Deitas here as well. Roasts his man on the left-hand side. Finds Bruno in space. Great touch. Gets it out of his feet and just drills it past Cochrane or Cochrane, whatever his name is, in the goal. Get in. I need this game to be finished. We need to finish it off. Get a second. Do it now. It's too late for me, but it's not too late for you. Do it now. Durame's coming off. Namoko's coming on. Namoko, I mean, I can swap him and Talas Magna. Namoko can go and play on the right-hand side, apparently, so at least I have him. It's going to be two quite quiet but dominant performances. It's just the missing pieces are just the goals, and at least if we can score, then... Oh, there he is. There he is! I was talking nonsense before, and thank you, Romelu, for ruining that. Otherwise, that definitely would not have made the edit. Although, not thank you, because it's going to look terrible beforehand. But Romelu Lukaku, it's come off a defender. I don't give up. We haven't looked like conceding all day in either game. 2-0. Great. Assertively, you've done brilliantly to come back and win. I'm proud of you. Yes. 2 wins, back-to-back. Needed. Needed. Oh, the draw for the next knockout round is tomorrow, so let's see who we could potentially get. Woo! Right, Euro Cup 2, semi-final draw today. Let's see who we've got. 4 games, and in the pot, Nantes, Legia Warsaw, Rijeka, Lille, Hoffenheim, Villarreal. So no more English teams. We are the only English team left in the tournament. Lille take on Atalanta, Rijeka, Leeds. Nantes, I really would like Legia Warsaw then, please. Legia, Villarreal, Hoffenheim, Leeds. And for the semi-finals, we will be playing Rijeka or Nantes, which you would fancy us to win that one. It's just a case of getting past Hoffenheim. They're 5th in the Bundesliga. I mean, that's pretty impressive if they're 5th in the Bundesliga. They're ahead of Leipzig and Borussia Mönchengladbach and Leverkusen, so... They aren't any fools, that's for sure. And really, I think that's where we're going to come back. Let's come back for the first leg then against Hoffenheim away in Germany. But we're playing home against Bournemouth before that. And we've got an FA Cup quarter-final, but I don't think we're going to win that. We'll see. If we get through that, we'll obviously watch the FA Cup semi-final. But I'm very much focused on the Europa League too, because I do think that's a competition we can win. And without sounding a bit sort of judgmental, I do feel that Hoffenheim are one of the better teams left in the competition, so if we can knock them out, I think we're going to be in with a real chance of making it to the final and probably notching up our first bit of silverware. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching the episode, everyone. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do drop a like on the video, share, subscribe, and until I see you for the next episode of our Leeds Save or TYC or whatever else it is you're watching on the channel, take care of yourselves and stay cool. Also, we have our first Patreon that needs a shout out, and that goes to Jack. Thank you so much, mate. You have found yourself on the Munchies Hall of Fame, which I will design ready for the next episode, and you can see yourself on there. Thank you so much for supporting it, mate. Much appreciated. Obviously, if anyone else wants to go check out the Patreon, you're more than welcome, but there is no obligation, no pressure to do that. It's just I need to do the shout out because Jack's paid for it. Thank you very much, mate. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Big love and stay cool.